A very good evening, Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And we are looking at what is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. This is the 6th of January, 2025. And good news or bad news, I'm not so sure. What is happening is that General Sibanda has been, his term has been extended to end of year. Remember, he was supposed to leave when he reached 70 years, and he has not left, and his term has been extended. Let us take a look on what really transpired and what really happened. Nick Mangwana, the government spokesperson, has spoken about the CDF term extension, and he quoted Defense Act Chapter 1102, which speaks about the extension of term of the commander of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces. And he said it is hereby notified that His Excellency the President has, in terms of provision 1 to the Defense Regular Force Officers Regulations 1988, published in Statutory Instrument 152 of 1988, extended the appointment of General Philip Valerio Sibanda as commander of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces with effect from the 24th of December 2024 to the 23rd of November 2025. This is what they have said. So we need to look at this appointment and understand what really happened. Sibanda is 70 years old, and this year is going to be turning 71. So we need to take a look when Valerio Sibanda was appointed Commander Defense Forces, right? That is something which is very, very important. When was he appointed as the Commander Defense Forces? So if you look at it, it seems as if you count from the removal of General Chiwenga from the CDF, that is 2017. So you count 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It seems as if around 2022, that is when Commander Defense Forces Valerio Sibanda ended his first term of 5 years. And another 5 years were supposed to be given to him according to the Constitution, which says he must serve not more than 10 years, which means under 2 terms. So from 2023, 2024, I believe he was in his second year, and this was supposed to be the third year, 2025, 2026, 2027, obva terms ake obva. But you can actually see that they've extended this term with 1 year, which means paakanosvika 70 years ndo paari kufanira kunge akagumira akaenda kunozorora. Mubvunzo mukuru unoti mungabvisa seiko Commander Defense Forces? Valukumalava vakangorambawo kuenda kumba 1 vakasvika 70 years ndokubva mavaitira chikiribidi chekuextenda, vari kungopiwa gore vachienda. Ko vaSibanda vanotadzawo seiwo kupiwa gore vachienda? And if Valerio Sibanda had accepted that politburo position, what it means is by last year tingada takatoona Valerio achiritaiwa, but the fact that akaramba kutora that politburo position, it means he is not willing to work in the government under Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. That is the best explanation you can give, because his safety, his security is likely not guaranteed. Saka, this is what is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. Different people, they view it differently. This is the term extension of Valerio Sibanda, which is going to end in November 2025. We are not so sure with it November 2025 what is going to happen. Likely kuti anogona futi kuextenderwa kana varipo vachiripo. That is that. So this is what is happening at this point in time. This appointment was done, I think, on 3 January 2025, and this is what is happening. Some people, they view it as mukuru akaramba kuenda akati ina nhakwa ndinoenda. This is what other people are saying. And iwewe kana unyatsozva kuti election hauna kuiwina ferere, kana munhu akati nishamari nanhakwa ndiri kuenda, unomuita sei? Unotongoteerera zvaataura. So yes, matanga vanogona kunge vakamudzvanyirira, but uko kugomo kumakata hakutambirwe ndo kunonzi hakumiwe ikoko. So it's very very interesting to see. Dai anga aritaiwa mukomana uyu guys, auyawo akajoinawo hurumende iyi, ndo pataizonakirwa paizoitwa anonzi mabiribobi. The major question was aienda panzvimbo pani. That is the major question which was going to arise. So as I always said, it was going to be very difficult to see Chiwenga na Valerio in both in government, both of them. Zvaizabuda. It's better umwe achigara kwaari kugara ikoko. But we go back to the issue yatakati ngatinamatire iya. I think the prayers have been heard, because there are decisions which are supposed to be made by Valerio nevamwe vake, and he could not have made those decisions while he is outside the military. So on the other side, we are saying takanamata Mwari vakatinzwa munamato. We prayed that he stays put. We prayed that something happens, because he does have something which is very very important, a very important decision which he is supposed to make. So let us continue to pray that he gathers enough courage to make such a decision, and that is something which is very critical and very important for the people of Zimbabwe. So we are not talking of politics right here. We are talking about something which is very very important. So for those who understand prayer, for those who pray, let us continue to pray for Valerio Sibanda, because he's supposed to make a very very important decision. So there is no vacuum at this point in time, and the major issue was going to be who was going to replace him, and if he was replaced, then who was going to replace the other, because paizoita battle kuti utore munhu wakaritaya womuisa pakagara Valerio apa, vamwe vacho dzavahara, zvinogona kuita, but uyowo ari kumashure kwaValerio anenge achipada kuti utore yeye wacho umukwiridzire futi, unenge uchitotyawo hauzive pfungwa dzake dzaari kufunga panguva. Saka it's very very difficult to understand zvinhu zvakadaro. That is something which is very very important to note at this point in time. So this is what is happening. Valerio Sibanda's term has been extended by a year and is ending in November. I think it's 24 November ndo pari kupera term yake. He will be turning 71 in December, if I'm not mistaken. So very very interesting moments ahead. Let us continue to pray for change in the nation of Zimbabwe. Patasvika apa vana veZimbabwe pakungoda kuti wewe neni tigare tiri pamunamato. A lot is happening in the politics of Zimbabwe. Kana tararama, kana tiri vapenyu, tine tichingotenda Mwari vachitiitira nyasha tichirarama. Thank you very much everyone for coming. Let us meet in other episodes as well as other broadcasts. So Esther, thank you very much for coming. Happy New Year, my sister Stephen. How are you, my brother Stephen? Thank you very much for coming, and thank you very much for the contributions right here. Let us meet in other episodes and other broadcasts.